last night, Mike Bibby's shot lifted the Kings. They are now just a win away from the NBA Finals, and the two-time defending champs are on the verge of elimination.
My guys played well today. We played well. We moved the ball. Shot the ball pretty well. Played pretty good defense, and it was just one shot too short.
We look at this as an opportunity, and we'd much rather be up 3-2, but we're not. We've been faced with the prospect of elimination a couple years ago in the 7th game against Portland, and when you're faced with adversity, that's when you really find deeper powers within yourself. So I think we're looking forward to the challenge.
Now things get interesting, all right? We're not evening the series. We are either on the verge, if you're the Kings, of closing out L.A. Oh, my gosh, what are we about to do? Or L.A. staving off elimination. So how do things change psychologically here?
The Kings, I'm sure, are just going to say, look, we're just going to play the way we've been playing. We're going to get up and down the court. We're going to take our shots. And what they did a great job of last game was limiting the Lakers on the offensive backboard. If they do that, I don't see any reason to believe the Lakers can come back to win this series. Yes, you do have to give them credit because they do have, the heart of the champion. They do show championship medal. But the way they've been playing this year, it's just something off. And you look at the Kings, you say, this is a darn good basketball team.
Oh, yeah, and I certainly have outplayed the Lakers for the most part in this series. When we come back, we're going to talk live with the king of Sacramento, point guard Mike Bibby. There he is. Hey, Mike.
With Verizon Wireless, now you can talk.
Can you hear me now?
And we're back at the Meadowlands and joined by Kings point guard Mike Bibby. He's in the playoffs for the first time in his career, but he's leading his team like an old pro. And his poise and confidence paid huge dividends in the closing seconds last night. And there it was, the game-winning shot by Mike Bibby as Mike joins us live from Sacramento. Hi, Mike.
How you doing?
Hey, Mike, we're doing great, and I'm sure you are as well. The toast of the town there. What happened in that last time out? Some people might have thought maybe Weber would take the final shot. Did you ask for the ball at the end, and what was your conversation with Chris?
Well, Coach drew the play up, and he drew the play up for me to throw in the ball and then get it back. So, I told Chris, if he hands the ball off to me, I'm going to make it. And, I tried to put that confidence in myself for when he handed me the ball, I was going to make the shot.
Hey, Mike, being that this is your first time in the playoffs, how much did you take out of that first 4 games against John Stockton?
That helped me a lot. I thank John for that, and, he's going to be a Hall of Famer one day. And, I think that helped me a lot. They played against us physical, and, they let us know it wasn't going to be easy. It was 1 against an 8 seed, and we knew we had our work cut out for us, and we knew it was going to get harder and harder, so we were ready for it.
Hey, Mike, when you were a freshman at the University of Arizona, you were the one that led them to that national championship, and you weren't afraid to step up and take those big shots. Even though this is your first year with the Sacramento Kings, do you find yourself being the leader right now?
Well, I just, in situations like that, I want the ball in my hand. I figure, I can make things happen. I could get somebody an open shot or break down the defense and get, dish out to get somebody open 3 or open shot, or I'll take the shot. So, I want the ball in my hands in situations like that. I just feel comfortable like that.
Now you're a restricted free agent at the end of the season, Mike. Do you want to stay in Sacramento? It's been a pretty good year.
Yeah, it's been fun. I'm having fun. It's not over yet. We're not happy with how far we've gotten so far, and we have one more game to win to get to the finals, and then we're not just happy with just being there. We want to win it all.
All right, sounds like a good attitude. Thanks a lot, Mike, and good luck tomorrow night.
Thanks a lot.
I know, of course, you're convinced, they are playing Friday night, not tomorrow night, that his experience at the University of Arizona, your alma mater, has made him so poised and confident here. I think a lot of people are surprised at the way he's conducted himself.
Well, you go back and you look at him. This was a freshman, and he was playing with upperclassmen on that team. He stepped up, he hit those big shots, and you could tell who the leader was on that team. You look at this team right now, and this is the first year he's played with Sacramento. And is there any question at the end of the game who the leader on that team is? Mike Bibby.
Yeah, I think a lot of people perhaps surprised by that, but Mike Bibby coming through down the stretch, and certainly a player they're going to do everything they can to hang on to at the end of this year, right? All right, a reminder that the Game 6s of both conference finals are scheduled for Friday night. The doubleheader begins at 7 o'clock Eastern from Boston. Turning to tennis, meanwhile, day 3 at the French Open at Roland Garros. The top 3 women's seeds, Jennifer Capriati, Venus and